Hey everyone, not the video I wanted to be making today. Some really tragic news. Longtime media member, radio host in the MMA industry, Jordan Breen, has passed away. Mike Bond letting everyone know here today. Mike and Jordan were really good friends. As you can see here, they did a bunch of events together. A lot of newer MMA fans won't know who I'm talking about here, but Jordan Breen has been a staple in MMA media for a very long time. He hasn't been involved in the industry the last couple of years, but if you remember Sherdog back in the day when that was one of the biggest sites out there, he was one of the main radio hosts. I used to listen to Jordan Breen a lot when I was younger, before I got into this industry, and Jordan was kind of this like boy genius kid who knew a lot about MMA. You can still go look up some of the stuff that he's done. This guy was an encyclopedia when it came to knowledge, and was one of the most popular media members out there. He was a longtime sherdog member. Again, there's going to be people watching this that remember Jordan Breen and some of the stuff he did. This was one of the smartest guys I've ever interacted with in the industry. He ended up moving to Toronto a little bit later when I was living there. Got to hang out with him a few times, did a few events with him. He's a quirky guy, but like I said, really knowledgeable and someone that will be greatly missed in the industry. I don't know what he's been up to since he left Sherdog. I know he had a little bit of time at Bloody Elbow, if I'm not mistaken, but we haven't really heard much since then. And yeah, just wanted to do a quick video, like not monetizing this, obviously, you know, really tragic news. Just wanted to get the word out there because I know there's a lot of people who watch Jordan Breen and watched his stuff back in the day. If you don't know who he is, you should be knowing this is one of the OGs in the media industry, and just really sad and tragic news to find this out. There's a Reddit thread on this from a couple years back, 2 years ago, talking about how he dealt with a bit of substance abuse. Again, I don't know the cause of death. That hasn't been sort of revealed yet, but we did know that he was struggling with some substance abuse. If you can kind of read the thread here, I'll put it in the description of this video. Shaquille Majuri also interviewed him as well a couple of years back, kind of talking about his story and some of the stuff that was going on here. So just wanted to do this quick video, giving a shout out to Jordan. Again, one of the OGs in the industry, someone that I looked up to back in the day, and he's younger than I am, but he was someone that was really prestigious back in the day when I started getting into this industry. And just really, really, really sad news. And you know, again, I'm sure we're going to find out the cause of death and all that, but just very tragic stuff hearing about Jordan Breen. You know, hopefully people don't forget about him in this industry because he played a big part in early MMA coverage. Again, from the radio standpoint, just someone that a lot of people respected. He knew this was a guy that was watching every card when it wasn't readily available. I know a lot of you now, you know, are used to watching stuff on Fight Pass or wherever. Like Jordan would find these like obscure MMA events from all over the world, like in Brazil or Japan, and he would watch them religiously, and he could reference like an old, like, you know, card from Brazil or something back from like 2003 and know the card top to bottom. This guy was an absolute encyclopedia, and he will be greatly missed. And it's too bad he never ended up staying in the industry because I think he's someone that's very valuable, very knowledgeable. This was a much different time when he was around than the time you're seeing now. This was back when forums were big, when, you know, podcasts were big. I used to listen all the time to the Beatdown with TJ DeSantis, and Jordan Breen had his own show on there. I was definitely a frequent listener, and yeah, it's going to be greatly missed in the industry. So rest in peace, Jordan Breen, sending my best to his family and everything else. And yeah. If you guys remember Jordan Breen, I would love to hear a good memory in the comments. You know, we should be celebrating someone's life like this who had a really big impact on the industry. That's all I have to say here. So yeah, just wanted to unfortunately be the messenger here and let people know that Jordan Breen did in fact pass away. Again, follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, at Lynch on Sports. My name is James Lynch. Appreciate you tuning in here. I will talk to you guys soon, and thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later.